So here Krishna is saying, Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam, I am actually created these 4 divisions based on what? Not based on birth, not based on jati, based on guna and karma. So guna means the qualities, the nature, the swabhava of the person, and karma means the action, what kind of profession you are in. That is actually signifies what kind of person you are. So if you are a Brahmana, you can do only certain set of work or profession. If you are a Kshatriya, you can do only certain kind of or certain set of professions. And if you are a Vaishya, you can do certain things. If you are a Shudra, you can do certain things. So by your quality, by your nature, by your swabhava on one side, and by your action, by your profession, further classification is made. So if you want to understand what kind of person he is, whether a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, you need to see what kind of qualities he is exhibiting and what kind of profession he is into. So these 2 things, guna and karma, will decide what kind of person you are. So let us go a little further. So what are 4 varnas? So Krishna is saying, Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam, very nice, but what are these 4 varnas? As I said, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. And what are the qualities of a Brahmana? So Brahmanas are intellectual class of people. So Brahmanas are advisors, they are counselors, they are priests, they are teachers, they are always in the process of learning, they are always in the process of teaching, educating, enlightening. So these are all the important, there are so many qualities, I am just explaining few things, few important things. So these are all qualities of a Brahmana. And what are Kshatriyas? Kshatriyas are leaders, warriors, police, politicians, administrators and so on. And what are Vaishyas? Vaishyas are business people. They are farmers, they are merchants, they are always into business, making money, and they are completely into money. Artisans and workers or labor class people. So let us explore more details about these things. So now if you read Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter 42nd verse, you understand what are the qualities of Brahmana. So Krishna very beautifully explains, Shamo damastapas shaucham kshantirarjavamevacha jnanam vijnanamastikyam brahma karma svabhavajam. So he is saying Shama, Dhamma, Tapa, Shaucham, Kshantir, Arjavamevacha, Jnanam, Vijnanam, Astikyam, Brahma Karma, Swabhavajam. So let us go word by word and understand, because very important. So if you have any of these qualities, understand you are a Brahmana. So let us go word by word. First word, what Krishna is saying is Shamaha. Shamaha means peacefulness. A Brahmana is always peaceful. He doesn't get unnecessarily agitated with people, with different situations. He is always peaceful, Shanta. Shamaha, that is Shamaha. Basically, the meaning is he doesn't unnecessarily get involved in situations where it triggers, it provokes a person. He always tries to be away from this kind of politics or provoking situations and always try to remain peaceful, that is Shamaha. And Damaha, what is Damaha? It is self-control, mind control. Now this is one of the very important aspect of a Brahmana. So most of us in this world, what happens to us, like eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, all these senses, whatever eyes sees, it wants to have it. Whatever ears hear, it wants to have it. Whatever we see some beautiful form, we want to enjoy it. Any good eatable, we want to enjoy it. So these are all senses and the push of the senses and mind. But a Brahmana, he has control on his senses and on his mind. He doesn't let senses just run away. That is why a beautiful analogy the Vedic scriptures they give, like these 5 senses are compared to 5 horses. Like eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, all these 5 senses are like 5 horses. And there is a rein, or what you call a rope, which is connected to these 5 horses, and this rope is compared to mind. And a person, the chariot driver who is driving, he is called as intelligence. And we as passengers, we are sitting in this body. So the comparison is, this body is compared to chariot and 5 senses are compared to 5 horses. So in the chariot, the rope which is controlling these 5 senses are mind, and this rope is controlled by intelligence, buddhi. And a person, we as Atma, we are sitting in this body, the chariot, as a passenger. Now as passenger, as Atma, we want to go and reach certain destination. That is, we want to purify and get mukti, moksha. So that is our goal, that is our destination. And for that, intelligence has to be trained to control the mind, and mind should control the senses. Hope you are getting the point.